What was the moment that changed your perspective on food as medicine, especially in relation to chronic conditions like Lyme?
Okay, so I spent about a decade in Lyme treatment and was not getting better. And I did have, significant improvement, but anytime I tried to go off antibiotics, I was right back at the beginning again, and I wasn't getting better. And I ended up moving to California, which necessitated me finding a new practitioner. And my new Lyme doctor in California said to me, a diet is not going to cure complex chronic illness, especially tick-borne illness, but I don't think you're going to recover without changing your diet. And so she had me do the Autoimmune Paleo diet, which is basically an elimination diet designed to identify your inflammatory triggers. And I was always pretty healthy. I was an athlete. I was an ACSM certified fitness instructor. I was a spinning instructor. I was very healthy. I thought my diet was great. It was the typical standard American diet, not a lot of saturated fats, plant-based. Well, when I did this autoimmune paleo diet, I realized that much of what I was eating was causing some severe inflammation. And basically, how I figured that out was upon eliminating basically entire categories of food, I could not believe how good I felt. And things that I thought were normal part of my life, I realized were completely not normal. Things that I felt were normal to me, I thought everybody else had in the world. And I realized that this was actually a dysfunctional situation. And it was like a big light bulb went off when I realized. And then the effects of this elimination diet, having your systemic inflammation lowered so drastically and quickly, I felt like a completely different person. And it was not easy, and it was definitely not the most fun I ever had, but I knew when I was in it that I was never going to go back to eating my old way. And, it became part of my mission.